I learn in the hard way, and it's something that made me cry.
I used to tell people that the problems we are having in this 2025 is not the problem of not having something that we want to learn. The problem is that there are too much things that are there for us to learn.
So, can you kindly introduce yourself to us?
Okay, Ilyas Adebayo Akinola. So most people do call me, especially my guys, they do call me Iliade. So Iliade. That Iliade is just a simple combination of that Ilyas and Adebayo. So I just coined it from those two words. So I'm a 500 level student of Department of Surveying and Geoinformatics in this same FUTA. And I'm a GIS analyst. I make maps.
Jainala.
I'm a GIS analyst. I'm also a special data scientist. So, and I'm also going into AI now. Yeah, Joe AI, precisely.
So, thank you for that. Oh, yeah, I'm Abdusabur Ainde. So, I'll be the one interviewing him. It's not like a just random conversation between the both of us, not something deep. So,
Okay.
yes, I have 5 questions for you.
Yeah, five.
Yeah, 5. And first question goes like this. What's the biggest lesson you learned in your 5 years here? I actually learned in 6 years, not 5 years. Someone told me 6 years.
Yes, it's 6 years because of COVID-19 and the ASU strike 2021. So we started January, late January 2020, and this is 2025. So that's 6 years. That's 6 years. 6 years.
So yeah, what's the biggest lesson you learned?
The biggest lesson, okay, as a student, the biggest lesson I would say I learned over that 5 years. I don't know, it's my sound absorbed, but as a student, you are meant to check your mails before your WhatsApp because
That's deep.
I learn in the hard way, and it's something that made me cry.
Wow.
Sincerely. So as a
Wow.
student, especially if you are applying for things like that, you are applying for opportunities, even while still an undergraduate, you are meant to check your mails before your WhatsApp. So that's the biggest lesson. And it's something I don't take lightly because I learn in hard way. So I don't take it. But sometimes I might not even check my social media before I rush go to my mails, check if you want to catch me, if you want me to respond instantly, just send the mail. Just send the mail. So because I learned in the
Olofago.
hard way, so it's something that's my biggest lesson over these 5 years. So I know what I'm saying. I
That's so that means you don't used to use any other like are you active on maybe platforms like TikTok, Instagram, Facebook?
yeah, I don't. It's only when I want to check some things, especially that TikTok. When I want to like check one or two things, I'll go there. I have the app. Sometimes I do delete it if it's causing a lot of distraction. But I use X very well, and I also use LinkedIn very well. So I use Facebook too. Yeah.
So that means you actually believe in deleting apps if you think they are causing distraction.
Yes. I do delete apps, especially TikTok. I do delete it because to me, that's my own perspective anyway. It looks like a feminine app. It looks like a feminine app. So to me, because and if you look at the larger percentage of people there, they are mostly women, females. That's mostly, especially unless you have any other things, any other businesses you are doing there as a male. So it's really populated with females. Yeah.
So thank you for answering that question. So my
You're
next
welcome.
question goes like this. What habit or mindset actually help you succeed?
The habits. Okay, I would say consistency. Like it doesn't really matters if you you are doing something you are doing a lot of things. Just make it. Take for instance now, you want to be reading. Let's say you are reading 1 hour every day, and every day you make sure that okay, between 7 to 8 a.m. I'm meant to read this. Before you have a week, you already have 7 hours. Before you have 1 month, you already have 30 hours of studying. If you are into programming, let me say you write codes. If you make it habit of 2 hours a day, and you make sure that that 2 hours might look small, but when you by the end of the week you already have 14 hours of writing course. So
Yeah,
it
that's
doesn't.
true.
And but if someone said, okay, you need to dedicate 14 hours for writing scripts and all that, be like,
Yeah,
14 hours per
too
week is too
much.
much. But just make it small and make it consistent as much as you can. So that's the habit I will advise all the students, and that's what has made me succeed in the area that I think I've at least done well. The consistency, no matter how small it is, just just make sure you are consistent with it. Small as it is, many people do underrate it. It's one of the difficult skills that many people are battling with. They
It's
will say,
actually not easy.
okay, I want to do this thing for 60 days. You go and ask him, the day 13, what's
Day
he doing?
13.
Do the 13, what is he doing? So that's why even you don't need to, it doesn't really need it doesn't really matter if it's small thing. Just make sure it's small and be consistent with it. Even if it is 1 minute, before you have it, 1 minute in a year, how many minutes? You already have something. So if you say you want to achieve something and you are dedicating for 5 minutes, no matter how small it is, 5 minutes, 1 year. So you already, you see, small thing, it will accumulate over the times. So that's consistency.
Yeah, my next question. If you actually have the chance to teach we the juniors one skill, what's that going to be? We are in surveying department.
Okay, yeah.
So maybe you have the chance to teach us a skill that's actually going to help us in our field. Or maybe any skill. What skill do you think juniors should learn? Let me put it like that. In this field, our surveying department.
Okay. For 5 years, I mean, just for like that is meant to learn for 5 years. I mean, just to
Like for life.
for life. Okay, okay. Thank you for that question. We are in 2025
Yeah.
and we are in the 21st century.
Yeah.
Everything now is going digital.
Yeah.
There is. I used to say something that this world is changing, but like the earth is rotating. Of course, you are a survey student. It's we revolution and rotation of the earth. But can we stop it from rotating? Can we stop it from rotating? What's our main? The only thing we need to ensure in that aspect is that we make sure that it's moving in the right direction. So the same way that we cannot stop the world from progressing, so just have to move with it. So I would advise that you learn the trending skills, the high demand skills. I will teach them the high demand skills like data science, data analysis, and stuff like that. Those are the high demanding skills in this century in 2025. That if where you are, especially this all these scripts, Python and these all these CS2 and that Python stuff
Yeah.
like that. Just I will teach them because they will really need it. Especially that Python is too versatile. If you go to forest, they will tell you they are using Python. If you go to ecotourism, they will tell you they are using Python. Go to biochemistry, they will tell you they are using Python. Now go to survey. Come on.
Python.
Go to survey, they will say we are the owner. In fact, they will be claiming that we are the owner. So as a student, especially if you are in universities, this programming skills is something maybe during your this thing, your holiday or stuff like that, you can at least enroll in one of them and start to dey learn one or two things. So because you will definitely need it and it make you stand out. If you spend 5 years in futa and the only thing you can do is just to pick points, to me it's a waste of time. Yeah, it's a waste of time to me. So you need to learn high demand skills that even you might even not need to even go to this profession of becoming a registered something or stuff like that. You can just establish something and be making your money. So if I'm to teach my juniors a skills, I will teach them high demand skills, and those are Python, programming languages. And I will also make sure that I ensure that it's not that they learn it alone, because nowadays, yeah, especially in this 2025, you say okay, I'm a Python script writer. ChatGPT can do that. ChatGPT can, so you are telling me that I'm a JavaScript writer. ChatGPT can also do it. So anyone can just
Go and
but
buy coding now.
yeah, anyone can just pick up tell ChatGPT, and it will give you. Even there are also AI platform that you can. So I also encourage them after teaching them, try to at least build something with it. Like you use it to build something. So that's it.
So does that mean during your stay in FUTA, is that when you actually learn some of these skills, or you've learned them before you enter school?
It's simultaneously. Our own story is unique in the sense that we spent 2 years in 100 level, we spent 2 years in 200 level. So we have a lot of gaps. So
Yes.
during COVID-19, during COVID-19 and during strike, um I I started an unofficial internship, let me call it that way, unofficial internship with Space Lab then. So and during that time they were teaching me ArcGIS and all that, ArcGIS, QGIS. So then though it was hard then because under level student, like you are just stressing me. But I I have to go because my parents they want me to go, like at least go and be learning something, stuff like that. And you can't just be staying at home doing COVID-19 or even staying at home doing the site. At least you have something to do. So I have people that motivated me then that I should, even if it is hard, just continue going. So the I learn it during the holiday and during my free time too. I also like do one or two things. ArcGIS, QGIS, and of course, even this online platform, this Google Earth engine now,
Yeah.
you use either JavaScript or you use Python and
Python.
stuff like that. So I learned both simultaneously. I learned some of them during my let me call it during the strike, and when we were in school during my free time if I feel like, because me too I also learned the lesson of that consistency. So I'm also a victim of not adhering to that principle of consistency. So you can say, okay, I want to do this thing in 60 days, go and check the no, it's common to both of us, and most of us we do underrate it sincerely. And if we can something that we can make it an habit, and we can make it a habit, we will definitely see the outcome. Yeah.
You are one of the, should I say, the smartest people I've seen using these ArcGIS, QGIS. So that means you actually learned them during your the strike and every time you're staying for that, right?
Yes. During the
Me
strike.
now, I'm in 200 level now, going to 300 level, no strike.
Okay.
Do I still have the chance?
200 level.
Yeah, I'm asking
Yeah.
on behalf of someone. So,
Okay.
yeah,
200
like
level
I'm
going
going to
to
300 level
200
now.
level.
Do you think
Definitely you will
do you think
definitely
I
have.
can do better than what you've done currently? Now you're in 500 level, I'm in 300 level, and I've not started these QGIs, ArcGIS, or anything.
Yeah, with proper mentorship, you can do far times 100 of what I think I did.
But do you think there's time?
Yeah, there is time. You can. I will tell you this: you can never be 100% ready for anything you want to do. You can never be 100% ready. So there is still time for it. If you are saying, okay, I'm having exam in 2 weeks, and you are saying I should go and learn English, I'm not ready now. Till next year, you won't be ready. Till
Yeah,
next year,
I can.
till next year, you won't be ready because as each point of time you definitely have some things,
Yeah,
some kind
occupying
of
your time.
distraction or something you have already signed for. Maybe you already signed for some leadership role or stuff like that. You always have something that you need to attend to. So you just need to plan your time. Okay, this is the second semester and we are about to write exam. Okay, after exam we have at least 2 months. That 2 months, I want to make it of I want to make it a habit of learning at least 5 hours per day. So times 5 times 60, that's 300 hours to invest in your future. Or even let's call it 1 or 2 hours. 2 times 60 days. That's 120 hours, 120 solid hours for you to invest in your future. It's very possible. With that simple 60 hours, you can do a lot of things with it. So it's just a matter of make sure you are consistent with it, no matter how small it is. Like as human being, you are the only person that can understand yourself better.
Mm.
Because If I'm telling you that, okay, you should go to this holiday now and be learning 10 hours per day, at some point in time you might get,
Yeah,
you
you
might
get
get
tired.
lost, you will get tired. But you know yourself, okay, you know that, okay, the average I can sacrifice for is 1 hour or even 30 minutes per day. Just make sure you are consistent with it. I heard of this guy, Messi was the former president of this youth mapper. So I think he's the this SC Young Scholar Award. He was saying something that day.
I
Yeah.
saw that guy.
So he was saying something that day that when he was still contributing to the open teaching, he make it a habit of at least contributing 30 minutes per day. That
Wow.
30 minutes, as much as it can, as small as it is. 30 minutes is something people waste on social media these days.
More than 30
Yeah,
minutes.
more than 30
Most
minutes.
people screen time
Yeah,
sleep
yeah.
19
So if
hours.
you just make it that you can achieve a lot of things with that small simple time. So don't make it about it, okay, because we have a section of COVID-19 or we have exception of strike or stuff like that. It doesn't matter. That time community we only have time to move out for a few months now.
Yeah,
Everybody
yeah.
was
True.
indoor all through. So it's not even it's even out of it. And strike, you will be like, it's not something that is definite. Okay, you want to go and learn for 8 months. You know, strike. This is how strike works. It's not something you planned. Okay, I want to go and work for 8 months. They've given you suspension. Okay, two
You know,
months strike.
you don't know.
2 months strike, you will not know. 2 months strike, you say, okay, I want to do this thing for 2 months. You say, let me just play for 2 weeks. The rest 2 weeks. You know, that kind of stuff. So after that 2 months, just like MTN, they call it MTN rollover. After that 2 months,
Auto renew.
after that 2 months, they will give you another 2 months. Before you know it, you already have 8 months. So even with 1 month holiday, you can achieve a lot of things if you are sincere with yourself. Just know that this is for you. You are doing it for yourself. Just understand that and go for it and be consistent with it. I will not deceive you. There are a lot of distractions these days. Sometimes you pick your phone and be like you want to search for something. After 5 minutes, you find yourself on X. After 5 minutes, you find yourself on Facebook. Like you actually pick your phone that you wanted to. So there are distractions nowadays that is actually, let me say, eating our time, and we need to, like, as a student, so we need to go into that aspect and at least cut some of this distraction. So
So thank you for answering that question. My next question: between academics, relationships, and personal growth, which one shaped you the most in university?
Shaped me most in the university. Let me start from this. The university, there is a difference between lectures and teaching. In secondary school, they teach us, and in university, they lecture us. You know, lecture.
Yeah.
You know, this is inaugural lecture. Just pam, 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 and it's done. Just present the slide, send the notes if you wish to send it. So basically, personal growth is part of it. If personal growth is out of it, you cannot succeed as a student. I'm telling you, you cannot succeed as a student. If your personal growth, like you cannot read on your own, you cannot read on your own. You have definitely have problems in university. So if I've tried it and it worked for me, in fact, me I prefer personal growth. Yeah, personal growth, and it has shaped me in a lot of things. Sometimes I won't even like understand what this maybe what they are presenting stuff like that. But let me just sit down and feel like you see, this thing here, and it look like everyone to fall in the class, and now I'm sitting down and just now.
Yeah, I get.
So personal growth has shaped me a lot to my for the past 6 years.
6 years.
Not 5 years, because it's the 5 years course. But if you said 5 years, it's still normal. Like because the time that we are in school is 5 years. Those time that we are not in school, we went home and we stay indoor. So we actually want to deduct it. So it's still 5 years. And so what has shaped me the most is personal growth. And of course, personal growth can drive a lot of things. It will drive academic excellence. It will drive your professional excellence. It will drive a lot of things. It will make something work because I used to tell people that the problems we are having in this 2025 is not the problem of not having something that we want to learn. The problem is that there are too much things that are there for us to learn. Now, how do we now go to that place? All these our professors, when they were learning, they only have limited access to resources. But we have more than enough of what we want to learn. We have it more than enough. Go to all these YouTube and stuff like that.
So
Go
then,
to every. Just think of something. All those Indian guys, they've done it 20 years ago.
yeah, that's true.
They've done it 10 years ago. Just think
Yeah,
of
yeah,
something.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So the problem is not the problem of pay. What do I want to? The resources of stuff. The resources are there. They're not meant for you to exploit. So you can only explore it better through personal development. So if you want to go far, I will strongly advise personal development. And of course, you definitely have problems in university if you don't if you can't study on your own, and if your personal growth is weak, you definitely everything someone has to just start to that. Just try to develop that habit small small, and by the end of the day you have so even that relationship and the other one you mentioned, that academic excellence, that personal growth can be because if you know people want to associate with people that can give them values, so it can even strengthen relationship. People will always if you want if you have values that want to add to people's life, they always want to associate themselves with you because you know that you know this thing because and how do you know it? Maybe through personal growth and success, academic success, personal growth. So both of them is even tied to that personal growth.
Hmm.
So it has shaped me in some of the
Meaning
things.
that
And
it's actually personal growth that actually shaped you the most when you're staying
yes,
in
yes,
the
I'll say
university.
that. Yeah.
So yeah, should I just say this part one? We are done. Let me choose one for you first.
Okay,
I
okay.
asked someone this, so I feel like I should hear. Maybe you may not even you may not choose it later. If you could relive 1 year in school out of your 5 years or 6 years in school, which year do you think that's going to be? Like which level?
Like to discard it, have you?
Relive, like live it again.
Okay, do it again.
Yeah,
Okay, oh, if I'm to do um a level again,
yeah.
that would be 500 level.
This same 500 level.
Yes.
Why?
Okay, do you mean like okay, let me put it this way. This 500 level, that's the level I think you have you have chance to shape your future. Like in most cases, where you find yourself after graduation, you mostly perceive it in this 500 level. So if I'm to leave a level, that would be 500 level. Yeah, that would be 500 level.
500 level.
Yeah, people say it's hard. I know.
I'm
I
still 200 level now.
yeah, yeah, I know, I know. No, 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 it's meant to be hard because the higher you go, the tougher it become. But then you become the adaptation comes in. You're already adapted to the system. So doing today break is no more a nice, it's no more a big things and stuff like that because you've done it several
Wait,
times.
today break. Are you going to advise today break for students? Like, is it advisable?
It depends on individual. I so there are some people that they don't like study they don't like studying in the night, and of course if they study in the night today break maybe due to health challenges or stuff like that, so or things related to that, they might have issues or problems. So I would say those people are exempted, but generally you sure because there are deadlines. Sometimes you just
Ah,
air on the group, submit this thing tomorrow. Even if you are finished sleeping, your eyes go clear. Your eyes
clear.
your eyes
Dr.
will just
Kupola
clear.
of
I know
CESRA,
there is one
he
course
gave
like
us
that
one
that
assignment
we
and
gave
stuff
us.
like that, and
Okay,
he was asking us to
ENT,
submit two
where
2 days,
Dr.
and he said we
Kupola of
should present poster something. All this we are going to present it in a kind of presentation poster, kind of all these poster
Yeah, I
that
get,
presentation. I've never used Canva. I don't use Canva in my life. I've never used it before in my life.
And you're asking us that we submit tomorrow. The analysis have not even carried it out. Documents of, so I have to do today break for 2 days.
2 days.
For 2 days, yes. The next day, just sleep for 30 minutes. Just wake up again, pray, freshen up, go back to it. So it's something you know. Actually, that semester is too short. That's the semester we spend 6 months for everything.
Oh.
So it's actually everybody feel it, even the lecturer feel it. So and people in architecture and especially sets generally, most people feel it because sometimes you have a lot of practicals that you have to submit. So today break is something that I can say I will not advise you study yourself. It's not everybody that can withstand it. Truth be told, it's not everybody that if you know that it will affect you, it will affect your health status still. And of course, what's the essence of now having everything and you are admitted to the hospital? Maybe you are having exam tomorrow and you know that you are not the kind of that the TBD person, and you couldn't write that exam. So study yourself. But generally, if I'm to advise ordinary student, ah you do it you do it you do today break in fact not once twice sef you do today break, yeah, you do today break. And there are some things that you just find out do maybe few days to the exam, like how will I cover this thing, and it has to be continuous something that you have to have many sleepless nights and stuff like that. Because of deadlines. Deadline is actually something that do call for it. So if you have a deadline that okay, you have to submit. Take for instance now we're in family, if they say we should submit our project, the final project next week now or something like, you see people having to TBD. They will not even care about their heads again. They will having TBD back to back. So I will advise that it's something you do when it's called for it, do it. At least if it's only maximum maybe 2 3 days or 4 days, go back to normal lifestyle. So that's
Okay. Thank you for that. Thank you. I really learned that the TDB
yeah, today break.
is something you're going to
When
do.
something calls for it, do it. Do the sacrifice. Yeah, when it's called for it.
So yeah, it's your turn now. Choose the number you want. Number
Number 3,
number 3. Which exam almost made you cry?
the exam that almost made me cry. That was the second semester 200 level.
This same semester.
Yeah, but our own is different. Yes, our own is different. Our own is different. Our own is different. Our own is different in the sense that during that time, it coincides with Ramadan.
Oh.
The starting of the exam, the preparation, the everything is inside Ramadan. So there are a lot of there are some point in time that I'll finish the exam, I'll go back to the hospital. Then
Hospital.
yeah, of course I miss some of the I miss some fasting.
Yeah, that's something on your
Because
face.
when it got to a point, so I couldn't, especially that 27, 20, 28. So the thing was getting, imagine you just have to finish the exam and the only thing that will come to your mind is go back to the hospital. So I was extremely sick. But that was the first time I'm having done combo. Because in most cases, even secondary school exam is not that hard, and other level exam is not doing it. So that was my first experience doing something, doing Ramadan and still writing the exam. So it was a bit tough. There is one of them, that 210. I almost cried because I would not even read anything. Because I don't have the strength to read that time. Yeah, because I'm not feeling fine. So I'm on medication during those periods. So it was quite tough. I can only talk to my brother that okay, after just have to continue and just do your best. And he also advised me that I missed some of them, some of these fasts when I couldn't. Because you always want to observe the Ramadan
Yeah.
while others are now. But it's only when it's getting out of hand, it's like,
A
so
little more.
I cannot do it. So that 210 almost made me cry because I couldn't. I don't. I was looking at their question. I was like, all these things they are very simple. I didn't think I had time to cover all these things. They are very simple. Yeah.
So yeah, thank you for that. Your next question, like choose your next number.
Five.
Number 5.
Five.
If you had the power to cancel one course forever, which would it be?
One course. One course. One course.
Forever.
Forever.
Yeah.
Forever. 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 Forever.
So thanks so much
You're welcome.
for coming. I really appreciate.
You're
God
welcome.
bless you. Jazakumullah khairan.
I mean,
So on behalf of everyone, I'll just say we are wishing you the best as we move on to greater things, more wins ahead. Thank you so much.
yeah, you're
Yeah.
welcome. You're welcome. Yeah. Someone.